and here's what you need to know. So the featured Pokemon will be Frigibax. The bonus will be 3 times Catch Stardust. So let's start with that. For 3 times Catch Stardust events, you're going to want to be able to have a star piece down during the entire event. And basically, what you want to do is catch everything. Make sure you have your Mega Evolve. Just catch, 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 catch. I'll get more into that later. So, next up, 3-hour incense. Drop your incense at the start of the event. 1-hour lure modules. Super simple. Drop your lures once the event starts. Get some work done on your picnic or medal. 2 times catch candy. 2 times chance to receive candy XL. So 2 times candy XL. One additional special trade, which is great because we have the Go Pass bonus at rank 1 of extra XL candies. So trade those legendaries, trade shiny Frigibax. It might go lucky, you might get a Shundo. Featured attacks, we have Glaive Rush, which will actually make Baxcalibur one of the best dragon types in the entire game. So highly recommend getting that. Photobomb, this is super important. Try to do your 5 photobombs because you will get points towards your medal for, I think it's called your snapshot medal. Lure module bonus. From 2 to 9 p.m., Frigibax will have a high chance of appearing from Pokestops with regular lure modules. This means after Calm Day ends, you have 4 extra hours if you didn't get your shiny background to just hunt at lure modules. Sit at an area with lots of Pokestops. Maybe use Spatial Rend to see more Pokestops. Drop those lures. They'll last a full hour. And you could get Frigibax with a shiny background. Frigibax will be the only spawn for this event. You have the research of catch through Frigibax. Super easy. No background. But you get a Frigibax. Great Balls, Ultra Balls, Pineapple Berries, Stardust. I recommend delete the pineapple berries. The balls might be useful if you're running low. Stardust, great because you'll have a star piece down. Hondo CP is 534 for this event. And then catch 5 Pokemon while in a party. If you're not in a party, well, delete this task. Catch 50, keep this task if you see it because that is a guaranteed special background. So is this, but if you're not in a party, you can't really do it. So moving on, there's a $2 special research for 3 encounters with background Frigibax, which are the encounters at the end of each page. Don't make the mistake that these are all going to be with backgrounds. They do not have backgrounds, only the last one. Premium Battle Pass, a rare XL candy, 60 Ultra Balls, 3 golden, 3 rare candies, a rare candy XL, a Rocket Radar, 3 silver pineapple berries, and a charged TM. And most importantly, a star piece. I highly recommend using a Lucky Egg for this 10,000 XP, especially if you're not at level 80. So that's it for the details. Let's look at the blog here. It's basically the same thing. So you can get the box on the web store and you get an extra 5 Ultra Balls. Great. I do recommend doing it because you get the reward road points, so you could get extra raid passes or incubators, which will be great for GoFest. But what we want to look at here is this. I'm currently in London, so that's why you'll see this. Here you'll be able to see popular parks where people play at, but also community ambassador meetups. When you check into a community ambassador meetup for a community day, you'll be able to get a bunch of Ultra Balls, 25 rare candies, lure module incense, lucky eggs, star piece, all that good stuff. Lots of candy, candy XL, plus you will get encounters with background Pokemon. So now, how do you make the most of this event? So at 2 p.m., I highly recommend dropping, if you're playing the whole event, if you're going till you hunt something and stop, just drop these every half hour. But if you're going to play the whole event, I recommend 3 hours of Lucky Egg, 3 hours of Star Piece, 1 Incense because it'll last 3 hours, 3 hours of Spatial Rend or Iceburn, your choice. I recommend Spatial Rend if you're hunting something and you want to get out of there fast. So Spatial Rend is my preference. And for the 3 times Catch Stardust, if you're confident that between now and July 4th, you're able to get 100 Stardust boosted encounters in your stack, which is very difficult to do, especially with the events that are likely not going to feature Stardust boosted Pokemon. We can even look at the event here. Flying Taxi. Let's look at this. Will it have Stardust boosted Pokemon? I highly doubt it. These are our encounters. No Stardust boost. Taken Over. We know what those researches are. It won't have Stardust boost. Charged Embers. This is going to be Electrode and Magby or Electabuzz and Magmar, so that's not going to have Stardust boosted encounters. And here well, it's too late if you get here. This is the event that I'm talking about, because if you can't, just wait till this event and catch your whole 100 Pokemon stack for 4 times Dust and 4 times XP, rather than just 3 times Dust. I also recommend, because it's an evergreen week, I recommend for your Choose Your Path, especially if you have the daily, I recommend you pick the 1.5 catch XP for Nice Throws and better, because that will result in 3 times catch XP if you use a Lucky Egg, and the 4.5 times catch Stardust from your Star Piece. So that's about it for this event. If there's anything I missed, I will leave it in the description, and I will see you for July Community Day, which is Frigibax. One more thing to mention, you might have seen us scroll down here. Community voting for August Comedy. This has already happened. Nickit, Yamper, Fido, and Tadbulb. Nickit won by a crazy margin, so we'll likely see a Nickit shiny debut before the Community Day on August 16th, I believe, because they delayed it. So we have a Sunday event for that Community Day, which you'll hopefully be able to see here. Use LeakDuck if you have any more questions, or arceus1048 at gmail.com. I will answer within 24 hours. Bye.